right, people. Hello. Welcome back to the Cup Chasers podcast. Harry Kane. Is he going to Bayern?
No.
Is Kylian Mbappe coming to Arsenal?
No.
No.
If you want to make sure no one gets your hopes up, just like I've been telling them, go ahead and smash the likes, subscribe to the channel, get the notification bell on so you know when we drop Mbappe the news that he's coming to Arsenal. And,
Oh man.
I will with joy. I will weep with joy.
As a City fan, I kind of do hope he goes there. I know Chelsea fans won't love it. I hope he goes to Arsenal. I do.
Me too, man.
But I have a reason. Because I want teams to be good. I do. I mean, no one knows what City is doing. They are who they are. Pep is leaving probably in 2 years. And I like the competition, man. Like, the monkey is gone with the Champions League. Now they're just like, hey, how long can we be this level? And the only way we can test that is by other teams getting good. I love competition. I hope Chelsea is good this year. I hope Arsenal can repeat what they've done. I hope Newcastle is good, but Harry Kane is gonna stay at Spurs because Harry Kane likes.
And he'll leave for free, like that.
Yeah, he's gonna leave for free.
He's already said he won't sell to Premier League.
Right.
Yeah,
And he won't sell to
he's not gonna sell to Bayern either.
Well, their newest bid is only 85, which.
But think of this.
Here's the thing. He's
30 years old.
He's in the last year of his contract.
But he's in the last. Exactly what Lewis is saying. Like, you have to sell him. That is $100 million. You're never gonna see. They're gonna Spurs this, and it's gonna be amazing. Harry Kane's just gonna give them a big middle finger and walk out at the end of his contract and be like, "I can go wherever I want now. You can't tell me where to go." And he's gonna shoot for that goal scoring record in England, so he's probably gonna end up at a Premier League club if he doesn't get sold out of country now. So they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot both ways. They're gonna lose their money, and he's gonna go to a rival.
Is he? He did say he wanted to go to Bayern though, or was that just Twitter talk?
I thought he was.
Supposedly, he's been talking to Tuchel, and is very interested in going to Bayern.
Yeah.
He wants to win. I mean, come on, man. Like, we've picked on him, and I mean, yes, you can say, oh, the sheer record, but I mean, come on. If we play the game that we love, do I want a stinking record that can be broken, or do I want the legacy of I raised up a trophy?
Yeah.
If Kevin De Bruyne said, you know what, I'm not playing anymore this year. His career is complete. It's complete.
Yeah, sure.
He don't need to do nothing else. He don't need no records. He tied a record that somebody in the future will break. That him and Henry will both clap for. That somebody broke it. But that don't mean nothing because you can never ever take away the fact that the man won a treble, won 4 domestic trophies, won 5 titles in 7 years. He gotta win.
I saw this interesting thing today. It said Kyle Walker left Tottenham at the age of 27 and has won 13 trophies ever since. Harry Kane has been at Tottenham since he was like 17 and only has.
I'll take it a step further. A step further.
Kyle Walker left when he was 27 years old. Has won 13 trophies ever since.
Cesar Azpilicueta, when he gave his farewell or whatnot, and he went down his list of accomplishments, and I mean it's like 2 league titles, 2 European or Champions Leagues, a Europa Cup, Super Cup,
Club World Cup,
a World Cup, Club World Cup. I mean,
he's won everything he can.
He's won everything he can. So he should leave. Harry Kane hasn't won anything. Leave.
Madness.
Go win something. Don't tarnish your legacy. And I have this soft spot for players that want to stay at their first, team, club, whatever you want to call it.
We just hate it because it's Tottenham. Like, I get it.
But it's not just that. No, it's not just that. You hate to see someone who's that accomplished not win something.
I don't. You know what?
I
You
don't.
want to know why I don't?
I don't mind one bit.
I got a personal beef with it because that guy could have been Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
That's his fault.
No, I
but
get
mean,
that.
But no, what Patrick's saying is I do have a sentimental spot for Harry Kane in this
Nope.
situation, but I hate it just because it's Spurs. I respected Stevie Gerrard not coming and playing for Chelsea because he said if I lift a trophy at Liverpool, if I lift it here, it means more. I can go anywhere and play football. I know the caliber of player I am. If I do it here, it means more.
If
You can
Harry
give me
Kane
10 of
lifted
those
himself in my
versus
hand,
one
it
of
would be the
these.
same thing as winning the title at Spurs. Come on, man. I hear
I
you.
mean, I agree, but at least a club, like at least a domestic cup, like something.
No,
like
he has to know though. See, that's
if
what
he
that's
just
what's
gets an
crazy.
FA Cup,
He has to know.
sweet enough
He's
to leave.
smart enough. He's smart enough. He's got the footballing brain to know that it's not going to happen. The way they play, it's just not going to happen. And and as far as their
If
transfer
Mal
window
couldn't
is
do
going,
it, if Conte couldn't do it,
as far as the rest of their transfer window is going, it's not good. They brought in Madison, yes, but Højbjerg might be leaving, which was one of their best
They
players.
brought in Solomon. Did you see that?
I did see that from Fulham. Yeah.
I was
That's
actually
actually a decent pickup, I think.
pretty impressed that they pulled that one off.
But yeah, it's not like that midfield is going to get ran, especially if Højbjerg leaves. If Bentancur, I mean, he was their best player, I thought, until the injury, and they were just trash after that, you know. So if Kane goes as well,
I mean, at that point,
I'm
they're fighting relegation.
Place finish, baby.
But here's my thing, man. And again, I hear it, but I still put it on him because especially for City, but just thinking about okay, you don't want to sell to a Premier League team. City was what right there. I think they offered the 100 for him because it was the same window. It was the window before Grealish. They offered the 100, and all Kane had to do because we know this. Fernandinho is the perfect example. Shakhtar didn't want to sell him, and City offered what they offered, and Fernandinho said, "I'll pay the rest of the fee." He paid the rest to leave.
Yeah.
And then he went on to win a fulfilling titles, become a captain, and he's a City legend. People can say whatever they want to say about that. Fernandinho is one of the best holding midfielders to ever play the game, right? So Harry Kane, who made a ton of money at Spurs, you don't have money. You don't believe that going to City wouldn't have made you the money back, and they would have found a way to make sure. I mean, we got 115 charges, right? That 116, and then you would have won a league, right? You would have won a league. You would have won because we all know, just flat out, if Kane was there instead of Haaland, they still win the Champions League. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter.
you feed the beast.
Kane gets 39 goals
Kane
instead of 52 goals.
But he's better at hold up play. He's better on the ball. He moves or he'd fit the press. All that stuff. It would be a less of a learning curve for him. He'd win player. Everything that Haaland won this year, he would have won. And because he's British, he probably would have been up there for Ballon d'Or before that.
Yeah. Heralded. Yeah.
Are we serious? So you turn that down and it's for money? Because it can't be money because let's be honest. All these football guys can make money post-career. All of them can.
Yeah.
So we can't say it's about money anymore because at that point when City wanted him, he was 27. 27. He's going to be 30 this year. Come on, man. Stop it.
Speaking of money, you touched on something. So in the Chelsea world, the saga of Romelu Lukaku and potentially getting transferred is incredible right now. Okay,
it is.
So he came out and said that he would take $1 million pay cut a year to go to Inter.
He wants to.
Chelsea pays him $325,000 a week.
Highest paid player on budget.
Yes. That's only $20,000 a week that he's taking a pay cut on. So he would still make over $300,000.
I'll get Raheem Sterling money
a week with Inter.
Yeah.
Why? Who is going to pay
paid
that?
$100 million. We sold him and bought him back at $100 million.
Y'all are stuck with him. When's his contract end?
Oh,
Never.
3 more years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
February 5th, 19, never.
Oh, that's bad.
Chelsea's
February
willing to take
31st.
40 for
Never.
him. It would be
Yeah,
a
y'all
loss,
should-
but they
y'all
would
should
take
take
40
the
for him,
washing
and that's what
machine.
they're pushing for.
The Aubameyang trade,
Yeah.
because y'all need to get that off the wage bill.
2 for
Yeah, I'm
1.
sure we
2
will.
for 1. You
gotta
know
pay-
what? You buy him for
Everything
40, you
I've
got a
heard is
free
he's
Aubameyang.
going Arab.
Yeah.
You got to pay somebody to take him.
Yeah,
We'll
for
give him
sure.
the washing machine. You can have the
Saudis
washing
are coming
machine
for
and
him.
Aubameyang.
Call Inter Miami.
I know, right?
Or any MLS team. But the thing is about him, I think they said that Saudi Arabia came back and offered him a new deal. And so I guess he just loves Italy, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. He says that Inter is his dream club and it's his dream job, and playing for them and this, that, and the other. Okay, then Inter doesn't want to pay that much a week for you. There's a wage bill.
So, they're going to try to get Chelsea to pay most of his wages, aren't they?
Well, we're trying to sell him.
No to. That's what
Yeah, we
said.
told him
said we will
no
not
loan
him
unless there is a guarantee buy from them.
a guarantee buy option at the end, and they won't sign a guarantee buy because
Yeah. So now we're trying to transfer him there for 40, and they've offered 30.
So you're playing chicken. You're just playing chicken with Inter.
yeah, because they know we need him off the books.
Take
they
the
know.
30.
Take the 30.
Negotiation. Take the 30.
Take the
That's what I'm
30.
saying.
It's a huge loss,
I
though.
would
If you
take
get
the
to
loss.
40, it's not as bad of a loss.
So is having Lukaku on the
But listen,
squad.
That's a
huge loss.
It's a loss. It's a loss.
Yeah.
I mean, keeping him on the books is still a loss.
I agree. I
For
agree.
I don't know
He's not going to score goals for
who's doing
us.
the math on that.
He has
He
no
hates
interest in playing
us.
for us. He's
He
supposed to
hates
meet
us.
with Pochettino today.
Hates us.
Or tomorrow.
He will not score goals for
This
us.
is
I wouldn't
not
trust him on the
tomorrow,
field.
Yeah, I mean, you just straight up, if the dude doesn't want to play for your team and I'm the coach, you're not getting anywhere near the squad.
No, you're on the B squad. You're playing. You're not even playing with the youth squad. I don't even want you
You're
talking.
getting the Florent Maluda treatment.
Yeah, dude, you're on ice, man. If you straight up tell us I don't want to play for you,
You can go hang out in their locker room like Aubameyang did. Just go hang out with them.
Go hang out with Barcelona. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just randomly shows up in Barcelona.
Randomly
Who's
shows
this
up.
guy? Who invited him?
How do you even get in the locker room? Like,
Oh my goodness gracious.
have a pass for that.
I feel like City's been a little bit quiet of late. What's up with Gvardiol? Have you heard anything new?
They said that they're supposed to offer them, I think it was 85 or 90, but they were pretty close to matching the number because they're just ready to get it over and just move on. But the other thing is that they're trying to sell Laporte, but people are like underbidding on Laporte. And it's funny because people are like, well, he didn't play a lot for City. Look who was in front of him.
Yeah,
It's not like he wasn't a good player. It's not like he's still not a good player. He's a great ball playing center half. He's left-footed. He starts for Spain. I mean, I'm not really following why. And I think he's 27. So he's not even old. He's literally in the prime of his career. Obviously he wants to. If he stays in City, he wants to play. But if I'm City, I think they have 3 years left on him. I'm not selling him at a loss.
Keep him for sure. Because Walker might be leaving, right?
Yeah,
he's leaving.
It's a matter of because Walker is 33 now and he's on the last year of his deal, and Bayern offered 15 for him. And but City offered him a new deal. So City offered him a new deal before Bayern and all that stuff. So it's a matter of what he wants and if he thinks he's gonna play. Because obviously Pep is all in on the 4 center halves playing in the back. Stone, which means
trying to get Guardiola in, trying to get another one in.
Well, he's gonna play. The goal is for him to play the left center half, and Ake will be the left fullback, and so then both of them will be able to invert. So then all 4 of your guys can invert whenever they want to. Well, actually 3. You'll use 3 because Diaz will probably stay back there as the guy.
The sweeper.
Oh my goodness! It's gonna look like y'all are playing a sweeper. All of a sudden,
Sweeper stopper, yeah, man.
all of a sudden Ake is gonna pop up on the right forward position
With the ball outside the box,
Or
curling
a
it.
sitter.
for yeah
Just
to beat Arsenal 1-0 in the cup.
And they're
Oh.
not.
Or another sitter.
first round.
And they've been like really slow on wingers because it just seems like he likes what he did and the success there. You got center mids playing out wide, and they're just basically holding the ball out there, and it's literally taking the traditional style of how you have wing play and fullbacks. And he's like, yeah, it's nice. These are the last 2 years of my contract here. I'm gonna throw all that away, and I'm gonna play the way I want to because at this point, it's house money. He won everything. I mean, obviously they'll still compete. They'll still be good. There's no pressure to win everything again.
None.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, could they win everything again? I'd love it. I mean, but I'm
Got to
being
win the
honest.
quad now. You know, the United was so close to doing that this year.
Yeah. Oh God, here we go. So close. So
Well, because
close.
the new conversation is, and you know, I know how much you guys love ESPN FC, tongue in cheek, but they're talking about so who takes over for Guardiola in 2 years, and the first candidate that they go back and forth on and argue about is your guy Jake Arteta. They're like, well,
Please God, no.
no. What? But most people are like, well, why would he invest into the project that they have at Arsenal to then leave,
He
right?
loves Arsenal.
So,
That's
and
why he
yeah,
left
there's
City.
that.
That's why
Now-
he left City. Like,
Yeah, but the City, you know, was they acquiesced to it. They understood. It wasn't, you know, you let guys go, right? But I mean, I don't know what the City project looks like in 2 years or what the direction is. And this season, while it's not a make or break, this is a big season for Arsenal. Like this is a big season. Like
Yeah, it is.
you can't have what you had last year and then lay an egg this year because
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not
I agree.
saying he get fired, but
oh,
he kind of gotta win
Pressure
something.
cooker. Yeah, it's time to
win
do
something.
something. It's time to do something for sure.
Especially
I
with
agree.
all the spending this year.
Speaking of spending,
and they got
speaking
that
of doing
overspend.
something,
They got that overspend.
hopefully,
Did they do Rice yet? Did they reveal him yet?
he's. I don't know if he's
He did his
revealed,
physical.
but
I think the reveal is this week, right?
it's
He did
all
his physical
done.
already. Yeah.
Timber's all done. Havertz is already on the plane to Germany. Like our preseason starts in 4 days. You realize that, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
Arsenal
we'll
plays-
be there.
Arsenal's first game. No, Arsenal's first
No,
game is versus
that's right.
Nuremberg on Thursday.
Yeah, it's before that.
Chelsea's going through hell week this week.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's coming up. Definitely
Yeah,
coming up.
because our
It's,
team, like Frank Lampard said, Poach is like, yeah, these guys are not fit
Getting
to
running.
play. These
Yeah.
guys have been sitting on a couch watching movie night Tuesdays with Graham Potter for 3 weeks, for
Nice.
4 months. Yeah.
So is Mbappe going to do it? Is he coming to Arsenal?
No.
What money? Y'all already spent your money. What money?
We can spend more money.
He's going with Real.
I
We
put it like
Walker's
this.
35, so we got some of it.
I mean,
back.
He's gonna get sold. Because if he doesn't get sold, then
He gets
you
the
know
leave for free.
the what is it? Who owns them? The Qataris? Is that right? Qataris.
Yeah.
own- the Qataris might have some Qatari things happen with Mbappe, so they have to sell him, right?
Well, see, I think
I've read some stuff that says there's like disgruntlement in the locker room.
It's a lot of stuff.
And he's like, people don't like him anymore in there, and he's said some stuff that's pretty
Yeah,
divisive.
but did you read his comments?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I wouldn't bring him back.
yeah.
I mean, he's
Just like we
Mbappe,
said,
but
if
I
somebody
still
doesn't want
wouldn't
to
bring
play
him
for you,
I also read that there's like a deadline, like an ultimatum by the 31st of July. He's got
Yeah,
to
because
make a decision.
they can't get anybody to replace him. Just so they have to sell him so they have time to buy somebody.
And if Neymar leaves too,
hot
Yeah.
water.
But I think they should. If I'm them, I sell Neymar. I sell Neymar and Mbappe. Think that's what? How much money would that be?
lots.
250
300
million.
million,
253 million.
close to 300
They,
probably.
they buy the 3 teams for that.
Yeah, for sure.
18 fighter jets. They could have their own PS.
I still think he goes to Real. I think that he regrets saying no to them, and Real's staying out of it right now because of how everything went down. Was it last summer or the summer before last?
Yeah.
And I think he ends up there, probably like a deadline day kind of thing.
Won't
Which
surprise
would
me
be-
at all.
I I agree that it's real. I just can't see deadline day because if I'm PSG, I'm selling to whoever. I don't
Well,
care.
I think that it goes deadline
Odds
day in
got
terms
money,
of them
guys.
finishing it, but I think they have their replacements and all that in place ahead of
Take
time.
Todd
Well,
money.
Luis
PSG.
Enrique is not some novice, nobody coach. So he's going to come in and he's going to want to get it all settled as quick as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
He's already said he's after Kane. Like he said in an interview that his main priority is Harry Kane.
Which
Luis
makes
Enrique
sense.
said that.
It would make sense to buy him because
Yeah.
if any team can meet the valuation Spurs
Of
have for
PSG.
Kane, is PSG.
Oh,
Yeah.
PSG money? Yeah, they overpay for everybody.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, they're doing a total rebuild. Like I thought Chelsea's rebuild was insane, but if you look and see what PSG's doing, that is a complete rebuild.
New coach, lots of new faces already.
I mean, they rebuilt their midfield. They're going to rebuild their attack. I think they're going to even rebuild half of their defense.
But what they're doing is actually pragmatic now. They're building a team
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of superstars.
They're doing what they're supposed to do, which I mean, I guess having money, it makes sense to go for the flash, but that flash is literally produced zero.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zero.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure we'll be able to know some more stuff will come clear in the coming days. I'm certainly excited about all the transfer drama. Keeps me from fiending too hard for the season, but it is technically beginning in 4 days, so I'm pretty excited. And if you're as excited as I am, go ahead and smash the likes, subscribe to the channel, and get the notification bell on. Thanks for listening. We will see you soon.